Dubia roaches versus crickets for bearded dragons. When it comes to living feeder insects for your bearded dragon, Dubia roaches are a superior alternative to crickets. To understand why so many previous cricket users have switched to roaches, it's helpful to think about some of the reasons. Before moving forward, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so you don't miss any of our intriguing videos. Crickets have a distinct odor. What causes crickets to smell? It isn't that the live crickets themselves are offensively scented. The rotting flesh of dead crickets is responsible for the foul odor. This is a much bigger problem with crickets than with Dubia roaches, since crickets have a significantly shorter lifespan. Crickets jump. One of the most unpleasant aspects of cricket keeping is dealing with escapees who spring out of the enclosure, jump out of the transfer container, or jump out of the reptile cage, which can be frustrating. When you're hosting a party, seeing crickets march across your living room rug might be embarrassing. Crickets make a lot of noise. Adult crickets make no sound, although juvenile crickets do. Some cricket keepers have expressed their dissatisfaction with their home's constant sound of campgrounds. Crickets are carriers of disease. A common concern among individuals who use crickets as feeders is that their reptiles occasionally become infected with pinworms due to the cricket's presence. Crickets bite. The pincers that surround the crickets' mouths do precisely what they say they pinch. Roaches are easy to deal with because they do not bite. The fact that they have generalized chewing mandibles is mitigated by their body design, which includes having the head tucked under the shell, making it considerably less probable that those mandibles will come into contact with a human finger or a reptile body. Crickets do not grow as large. Roaches are accessible in a broader range of sizes than previously. The size of newly born roach nymphs is comparable to that of freshly hatched crickets when they are young. Still, they grow to be about double the size of crickets by the time they reach adulthood, making them a good feeding alternative for keepers of both large and small reptiles. Crickets aren't as meaty. The plump, soft-bodied young cricket is in stark contrast to the stringy, fibrous adult cricket. When a cricket reaches adulthood, it appears to have less tender meat than before. Conclusion. More and more individuals are re-evaluating their choice of cricket as a feeder and considering making a move to roaches due to the increasing popularity of Dubia roaches as feeders, particularly for reptiles. Dubias are less difficult to handle and store than crickets, and they do not smell or bite as much as crickets do. They are also a more nutritional food source for your bearded dragon in general. Visit our website, grimdragons.com, to learn more about bearded dragons. The link is in the description box below.